Hello everyone and welcome back to another video today, a stream actually. We are back in the IFly 737 MAX 8, fantastic aircraft, and we are doing another flight. We're in the default IFly livery today and we're flying from Hamburg to Innsbruck, so it should be a pretty interesting RNAV approach here. I just need to get the this working. 1 second here. I did have it set, but apparently it decided to not want to work. So just give me a second here, we'll get onto the stream. I know a lot of people are streaming the Tolus A330 right now. I unfortunately did not get a copy of the aircraft to stream, but that's fine, we're going to stream in this aircraft today. So alrighty, so we got the banner at the top all sorted. Hey Jonathan, welcome. How's it going, my friend? Calum, hello. Gemba, hello, welcome. So alright, here we are in the IFly 737 MAX. Let's jump into the cockpit here and we'll get underway. So let's brief the route first. So I'll bring up Navigraph here as always. And alright, so we are currently in Hamburg. I've got a freeware scenery downloaded from flightsim.to. It's a really nice freeware scenery as well. and we're going to be departing runway 33 from the AMLU 1 Golf departure. You can see where we are here at Terminal 1. So we're going to depart on the AMLU 1 Golf departure then, and fly down south here. Should get a nice view, some nice scenery as well. And then we're going to be on the Tools 3 Alpha arrival for the RNAV Zulu into runway 26. I've not tried an RNAV approach with the IFly 737 yet. I don't even know if it's implemented. I presume it is. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Weather's looking pretty good as well, so should be a nice approach into Innsbruck. Then a fantastic airport to fly in and out of as well. Right, so been good. Upgraded my rig yesterday and getting some insanely better performance next plane. Just got home from flight practicing comm maneuvers. Hope you are well. Thank you very much. Yeah, that sounds fun, comm maneuvers. Yeah, anyway, glad you upgraded your rig. Get a better performance next plane. Fantastic. That's always good to hear. Alright, so let's get on with the flight then. So battery can go on. We'll arm the emergency exit lights and we can go ground power. Alright. What is that horn? That is the gear horn. This is why you do your secure checks. Make sure the cockpit is secure before we turn the power on. Right, anyway, let's get going. So wheel well and the wing light, logo light can come on as well for now. Let's go ahead and straight away get the APU going. Come on. Alright, and we'll get the navs aligning as well. Alright, perfect. Looking good. We need to go here, and I think I will need to, because I reinstalled the aircraft yesterday. Sorry, earlier today even. So I think I need to put my SimBrief ID in. Yeah, I do. Let me just do that real quick as well. Completely forgot about that one. So we can import our flight plan from SimBrief. And alright. So we'll put that in, set that, perfect, okay. So, off we go then. Now, hopefully does the airport map work this time? I think I know what I did wrong last time for it to not work. There it is, alright, airport map is working. So, in the IFly plugin, you actually have to sort of compile a list of the airports, and it reads all the data files for the airports and, you know, generates these maps. So I didn't do that before, that's why that wasn't working, but we've got that working now. We can get the APU bleed on, packs to auto, hydraulic pumps can go on as well, and APU gen, perfect. Fasten seatbelt signs to auto, and let's go ahead and continue with the rest of the flight then. So FMC, we can go to position. We are at Echo Delta Delta Hotel, and we'll set our IRS position here. Alright, and request a flight plan. There we are. I'm just going to move the yoke out the way. Perfect. Now, I did have some lovely Nvidia filters set, and for some reason it's not letting me use them right now. I had them all set up, ready to go, and Nvidia doesn't want to let me use my filters, which is very annoying, but there you go. I'm sure a restart of Microsoft Flight Sim may help, but I obviously can't do that right now. We get the local QNH then while we wait. QNH 1001, so let's put that in. So 1001 is in, perfect. Alrighty. Hello Codexes, welcome. So we've did that request. Waiting for that to come through. You can see we got all the ground services outside as well. Fantastic. And I'm not sure what the FMC is doing. We can switch over to the AP gem while we wait as well. Nice. And position light can actually go to steady. Right. What is the hold up on this? Taking its time to get the request from SimBrief. There we are. Maybe SimBrief servers are a little bit slow right now, but we got it in the end. Activate, execute that. We're doing the runway 33 departure. And let's go ahead and do our departure here. So yeah, runway 33 on the AMLU 1 Golf. Execute that. Go back here, we can do our arrival, which is the Arnav Zulu into runway 26. The Arnav Zulu. We are on the RTT transition, Tools 3 Alpha. There it is. Execute that. Check the legs page, make sure we've got no discos in here. And that's looking good. Where's the runway? Oh, there it is. Right, there's the runway. Everything after that is the is missed approach, so that's fine. Let me bring my OFP across here, and I'll make it always on top. Right, so let's see, we are cruising flight level 380. Cruise wind is 225 at 045. The ISA deviation, let me just check that. So if we go to airports, the temperature here is 10 degrees and we are at mean sea level, which means that we have a ISA dev of -5. So put that in, perfect. And we can do our weight balance as well. So let's do the weight balance then. Systems page. Back. No, it's performance, isn't it? Performance, weight balance. Read the MSFS data first, is what it says in the manual. And then we can put all this information in. So, passengers today, we have 189, according to this. But I don't think we can have that many passengers. Let's see. I think that's... yeah. The max is 178, so we'll go with that. SimBrief is slightly incorrect there. But anyway, we'll go with 178. Then we'll use the... we'll match up our zero fuel weight. So, zero fuel weight here, estimated is 63.5. So, and our current zero fuel weight is 67. So I'm going to remove about 2 tons of cargo from the aft section there. Give us the 65.5 roughly zero fuel weight we want, and the takeoff weight. What's our MTO? Our maximum takeoff weight is 65. Okay. Our estimated is 63, so I'm going to remove a little bit more. And I'm going to make that around 2,000. Alright, that's better. And we can set the MSFS payload then. So that's going to load the passengers and the cargo. Hey Stan, welcome. How's it going, my friend? Glad to see you here. So, okay. Now, fuel. How much fuel do we need? We need 6 tons. So let's put that in. 6 tons. The taxi out fuel is going to be 191. And the planned trip fuel is 2909. Put that in, set the MSFS fuel, complete, and that is all done. You can see we have 6 tons of fuel, which is what we wanted. So, autofill to 0 fuel weight. There it is. And reserve then is 2.3. So 2,300 in the reserves. 2.3. Ooh, look at this. That's cool. I didn't know that was modeled. I guess that's to be able to pull the FMC out for maintenance. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. 2.3. Put that in there. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's do this now then. The performance for takeoff. We'll copy FMC data. All of this looks good. I believe it's all correct, which it is. Takeoff, we can probably get away with takeoff. I think we can do a takeoff too. Let's see here what it gives us. Aircon on, so packs will be on, anti-ice will be off. Let's see what it gives us here. So flaps 5. Yes, flaps 5, takeoff 2, selected temp of 39. So let's do that. I'm going to start lossless scaling actually as well. Hopefully lossless scaling starts on the stream as well. There it is, perfect. So, takeoff 2, derated, and 39 degrees on the selected temperature. Perfect. Next we can go to takeoff, flaps 5, 144, 144, 150. That matches what we have here. CG 6.1. We'll set that, and you can see it set that automatically because of the setting. I guess I forgot to change it earlier, but that's fine. Slightly less workload for us. Pre-flight on there is complete. That's all looking good to me. Let's get the flight directors on. Why won't the flight directors go on? There it is. I've used the scroll wheel. Flight directors on then. V2 was 150, so let's set that. Set 150 here. V2, our first altitude is... Do we have a restriction on this SID? We don't. So that's going to be our cruise altitude then of 380. Flight time today is going to be around an hour and 10 minutes. Not too long. So we'll set 38,000 up here. There it is, 38,000, and we'll select LNAV, VNAV. Perfect, all good to go. Enable traffic on here. Again, I don't know why it defaults to TARA on the transponder, but we'll obviously turn that to all off. We don't need that just yet, and I think we should be almost good to go here. We'll get the pushback from GSX then, so fair pushback. There it goes. Get all the fuel pumps on. Your damper can go on as well. All of this looks good. Probe heats.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
And we are good here. We have 38,000 in our flight alt here. That's correct. Our landing altitude is gonna be 1,900, which it has auto set. So all the pressurization stuff is done. Perfect.
Departure check completed. Light has been inserted.
Alright, let's get the anti-collision light on. Let everyone know we're about to push back. And let me enable the HUD as well, actually. Let's see here. Enable HUD. And we'll set that. Alright. Fantastic.
Locking gear.
And oh, we should probably get all the doors closed and all the ground services away. So let's go ground support and disconnect all of these. We don't want shocks. We do have the parking brake on, so disconnect all of this stuff. There it goes. I'll take care of that in a second. And let me close the doors as well. It closed all the doors automatically. Fantastic. So we are indeed good to go. And which way are we? Let's see here. So for 3-3 we want to be facing south. We'll just do that one.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines
Get my
clear.
TBI tracker
Start at
working.
will.
Alright, let's start the engines then. So the packs can go off. For the engine start, we'll start engine number 1 first. See the N2 Ryzen there? It's gonna motor, which is correct. That's what the Leap 1, is it the Alpha, isn't it? Leap 1 Alphas do on the 737 MAX. Get the fuel in. And that will start off in a second. We can actually put the auto brake to RTO ready for the takeoff. Very nice sounds. Let's get a terrain display on the first officer's ND. Very nice scenery from Shack on the on flightsim.to. Oh yeah, fantastic sounds. And as soon as this red line here, just on my cursor, goes away, the engines will be stable. There it goes. So we'll start engine number 2.
Parking brakes.
Start engine number 2. Set the parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Just for sake of time, we'll give him a good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can
Add the
disconnect.
fuel. And I need to change this setting. Alright, so if I go to system page, panel style, I think it's in miscellaneous. And yeah, cabin sun visors to open, otherwise we don't get our wing views. Set flaps 5. Very nice sounds. Yeah,
Unlocking gear.
we will be back in X-Plane most likely next week, but I have got another Microsoft Flight Sim product to show you guys, which is pretty exciting as well. So we'll be taking a look at that next week. It's a bit different to what we normally have on the channel,
No
but it
truck
should be fun.
disconnected. Pipe has been removed.
Flaps 5 set.
Left is clear,
Remove
right
the
is
HUD for
clear.
now. Fantastic. Alright. So, we've got a good engine start on both engines. They can go back to continuous. We'll put them on the gens. The APU can go off. And the packs can go back on. APU bleed can go off. And if we go to Gen 1, you can see we have AC volts. Perfect. And we'll get our taxi lights on as well. Hey Schwan, welcome. Alright, I think we should be good to go here. We'll release the parking brake and we'll taxi on down to the runway. A pretty simple taxi today. It's pretty much going to be straight, and then we're taking a left here. So I'm not running FSLTO today, just because it was impacting my frames quite a bit. I am using a Tobii eye tracker, yes. Tobii eye tracker 5. I do have a video on it on my channel, if you want to check that out. Alright, and we're going to go around to the left here. You can see the runway there just in front of us. Hey Mint Miller, welcome. Perfect, alright, looking good. Very nice freeware scenery here. And then we're going to take this right and we will be at the runway. So we'll make a right turn here and then we'll hold short. Alright, so we'll stop here. And okay, everything here looks good. We'll get the landing lights on. So we'll put them on the full mode, full on mode. And then we'll get the TCAS to TARA. Go for a quick config check. Oh, we are getting config check. Why are we getting a config check? Because of our speed brake. There it is, alright. So config looks good. We'll hit recall before we take off here. That's looking good as well. Perfect. Just line up. By the way, there's early access stream on Tolis A330. I've got to say the mod texturing isn't really worth 90 quid you pay for the systems, but very, very impressive. Flies very well. HUD looks nice too. Sounds are great. So I don't have it. I unfortunately wasn't given a copy to stream, so I've not tried it myself yet. But I have seen a bit of Blue Game stream. Obviously I had to come off that, just have to take off to start my own stream. From what I saw, the modeling and textures, the modeling was a little bit better. The textures look like they are similar to the A340, and the sounds are a little bit underwhelming from what I've heard. But again, I'll see if I can try it on the channel, see if I can stream it when it does come out. But yeah, Tolis systems are fantastic, and generally the performance on Tolis are very, very good as well. So I'm looking forward to that releasing. It might just need a sound pack, to be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off then. So go flaps, we're 40%. Alright, stable and toga. We are pretty heavily derated. 79.3 on the M1. There's 80 knots. Release forward pressure on the yoke. V1, rotate. There's a dead band. Very nice. Alright, gears going up. lovely Orbix global forest trees here. I'm just gonna increase the range on the, if I can. There it is. Beautiful. Pitch down slightly here, follow the flight directors. Get some trim in. Flaps will go up shortly. So city of Hamburg. Get the autopilot in, we'll go flaps 1 as well. Beautiful, look at that. I just wish I had my Nvidia filters on right now. I don't know why it won't let me use them at the moment. And flaps can go up. Alright. Hood looks, engine sounds on there, but the cockpit sounds are good. From, well, I don't know, from the, to be clear, we're talking about the Tolus A330 here. For what I saw on Bluestream, I could barely hear the engine sounds. But, you know, I'm not sure until I try it out myself. Internet connection lost. We have internet connection, stream so goings, as far as I can tell. You have FS Realistic? I do, I do. Why have we been switched to offline mode? There you are, successfully connected. Guys, is the stream all good? I might be having internet issues here. So for FS Realistic, I've got it on. I've just got all the sounds muted because I want to show off the IFly sounds. They're very good. Yeah, I've got my normal. Right, things are gonna hopefully slowly load back in here. Thank you, Matale, welcome. All good. Alright, yeah, I think Microsoft Flight Sim's just having a Microsoft Flight Sim moment. Hopefully things start to load back in fairly soon. Otherwise, Innsbruck is not gonna look very good at all. I always get these issues on stream, every single time. You want to try out mine, feel free. Is it on the cloud? On the FS Realistic cloud? Alright, I think we also need to get the auto brake off. There it goes. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. Just gonna check something real quick here. What? It's turned itself off. Right, let's turn that back on. Silly Microsoft Flight Sim. Right, we'll turn that back on, get a nice scenery back. My apologies for that. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long and we can get on with our flight here. Yeah, looking forward to the Taurus A330. Sounds don't seem to be that good, but we'll for sure get a sound pack very nice. So that will be good. Looking forward to it though. Taurus are really well known for their systems. The systems are fantastic. Right. Hopefully this doesn't take too long here. Thank you very much. Come on. Sorry guys about this one. Alright. Now we should have some nice scenery back. It might take a second to all load back in. But yeah, we're back. Alright. Back on track. Let's get the landing lights off. Runway turn off lights can go off as well. Engine start selectors back to off. This should have been strobe steady, we forgot about that. Yeah, I like minimalistic sounds anyway for FS Realistic. But yeah, I'll try it out, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, as I said, no idea why it's just not letting me use my Nvidia filters here. Which is quite interesting. It was working for me earlier today, so I'll have to take a look at why it's doing that. Yeah, we should have a really nice approach into Innsbruck. 5 euros. Alright, let's get a nice, which one is, never mind. Thought we had a nice nose view, but we don't. Learn from Nikki, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, this IFly 737 is fantastic. Really, really enjoy it. Flown it quite a lot yesterday and today. Just a beautiful plane. Look at that. Hey DLN, hi. Welcome to the stream, my friend. There's our top of descent there. Still climbing up, flight level 380. Our route actually takes us near Munich, so we might have a nice view of that. So yeah, got another Microsoft Flight Sim product to show off next week on the channel. That's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, it's a bit different to what we normally fly. It's not an airline or anything. It's actually a sound pack for an aircraft. But yeah, that should be pretty cool as well. Super nice. I think the scenery over this side looks a little bit better. We're not back to... Nope. Alright. Climbing through flight level 263 or thereabouts. There's video surveillance here, it's pretty cool. And of course the hood as well, with a sunshade as well, so when it's really bright like it is here, you can see it a little bit better. We'll probably use that for the landing. Oh no, not again. Let me switch this real quick back. Microsoft Flight Sim is being a right pain today. No idea. I think there's probably an issue with the Microsoft Flight Sim servers at the moment, I suspect. Alright, we're back on. Perfect. Climbing nicely. So let me know what you want to see on the channel next week. Obviously I've already got one stream planned, but other than that I don't think I've got anything to showcase in terms of new products or add-ons. So do let me know what you want me to fly. I am thinking about jumping back in the Zebo 737. We've not flown that on the channel for quite a while. When I was watching Blue Graham's stream earlier, he was using say tensions, and it actually sounded pretty good, and the response times were quite quick. Only a couple of seconds here and there, so I might take a look at that. I need to find like a 24-hour period where I can take a look at the demo. And of course we'll have some shared flight videos coming soon as well. So lots to come on the channel. Microsoft Flight Sim does look good though. Look at this. Maybe a little bit bright on the horizon here. Stay on the wing view for a little bit, I think. In terms of our top of line, not too far off now. Did we get switched again to offline mode? No, we're back. Yeah, there's an issue with Microsoft Flight Sim servers, it looks like. It seems. Yep, we got switched again. Come on. What is going on? You have to let this apply again. Hopefully this doesn't keep on happening. No idea what's going on with Microsoft Flight Sim servers. Come on. Wow, strange indeed. Definitely an issue with the Microsoft Flight Sim servers. It's taking its sweet, sweet time as well. Come on. Stan, I didn't have the issue yesterday. I've done about 5 flights on with the IFly, and it's not had any issues. So I don't think this is an IFly issue. To be completely honest, I believe this is just Microsoft Flight Sim servers are down at the moment or not working particularly well. But yeah, there's definitely something not right with Microsoft Flight Sim at the moment. But yeah, I've not had any issues with iFly. Otherwise, I don't think this is an iFly issue. Yeah, it's definitely not iFly. This aircraft is very good. You know, from the stream yesterday, it's really up there with Phoenix and definitely has a lot of potential. But I don't know why my Microsoft Flight Sim is being like this right now. I've had this once or twice with Microsoft Flight Sim in the past. It's just generally servers. If it's not going to work, I might have to end the stream, unfortunately. Scenery conflict? Again, I don't think so because I've not installed any new scenery. Nothing's changed. I believe this is just servers or my internet connection, but then my stream is fine, which is the strange part. Unless my internet is blocking Microsoft Flight Sim or something like that, because it is a university accommodation, public sort of Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's not doesn't look like it wants to come back at all. Bandwidth is too low. You've been switched to offline. Yeah, never had the issue. This is definitely an issue with either my internet or the Microsoft Flight Sim servers, which is incredibly unfortunate. I was looking forward to landing in Innsbruck. Oh, are we back? Did it do it? Let's see. Just checked this Microsoft and they apologize for the current issue. Oh, so it is down. Okay. So what mode are we on now? We're on off. All right, let me just leave it on off, and then when we get closer to Innsbruck, I'll try and turn it back on. But for now, we're going to have to sustain this scenery for now, which looks like X-Plane default, to be honest. So showing down, yeah, that's unfortunate. Several folk have reported problems with Navigraph. Really? My Navigraph still seems to be working fine. Interesting. Maybe if there's some sort of common server provider that's causing the issue. We are reaching our top of climb though. Yeah, we'll turn this on back. We'll turn on you know, streaming and stuff when we get closer to Innsbruck, and hopefully it'll sustain itself long enough that we can actually you know, have some nice scenery. Yeah, almost at flight level 380. There's our climb, our cruise even. Yeah, the texture work and the model work in the IFly is fantastic. I mean, even the seats look pretty nice. Really, really nice model and textures. You can see all the wear and tear. Very nicely done. At least the clouds looking pretty good. See, this is one of my concerns for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is the reliance on streaming. You know, there's even more stuff being streamed in for 2024, and when you get an issue like this, it's, you know, when you're used to actual Microsoft Flight Sim scenery, this looks significantly worse, you know. I mean, there's not even any buildings down there, it's just roads. there is zero data. Hopefully the sounds are okay. You can hear me all okay over the aircraft sounds. Thank you very much, Stan. Right, yeah, I think when we get to our top of descent, we'll try to turn the streaming back on and see how it goes. Even the EFB in this aircraft, I really like it. You know, it's a proper Boeing style EFB. Very nicely done. Super easy to use as well. Right. Yeah, we'll be looking into the TOLUS A330 a little bit more. Again, I've not tried it myself yet. I don't have a copy myself, but there's a fair few people streaming it. You know, Blue Games, XP72, Flat Deck 2 Sim. So I'll have to take a look at some of those. From what I've seen so far, it's pretty, you know, standard TOLUS, what we were expecting, sort of. Systems, obviously very good. Flight model, very good as well from what I've seen. Sound seems to be lacking a little bit, but that's fairly common with TOLUS products. You know, there's a bit more of a reliance on a sound pack. And modeling and texture work looks slightly improved in some areas, in other areas not so much, but it's very difficult to tell, you know, through a YouTube live stream, because, you know, YouTube has all sorts of compression and it's very difficult to tell. Looks like we're hitting a bit of turbulence here. Clouds look nice, very nice. Innsbruck is now minimum VFR conditions. That's going to be interesting. A330 looks better than expected. Really? What's improved over the other TOLUS products we have? I really like how they've implemented the ISCS into the EFB. Visuals look like a step up. Really? Okay. That's good. The engines did look a lot better, to be fair. The cockpit, what do you think of the cockpit, Caleb? The textures to me from the stream I saw looked similar to the A340 textures. Definitely similar to runway turn off light. They left the camera light on there as well, so that was the A340 cockpit, but to me it does look a bit better. Alright, that's good, Caleb. Looking forward to trying that then. As I said before, I didn't get a copy from TOLUS, unfortunately, this stream. I would have loved to, but to go to the top of descent then. About 100 miles probably, maybe a little bit more. 122 actually. Look at the clouds, very nice. Funnily enough, with online, with the live services off for the scenery, we're not getting any more FPS than we normally do, which is interesting. Doesn't seem to have affected our FPS, considering we have no buildings or any satellite imagery. We'll go ahead and try and turn the live services back on, see what happens here. Hopefully it works. I really want some nice scenery back. Done a short flight in the Phoenix area, got my FG mod working, but it seems back to low FPS. Yeah, I tried the FrameGen mod. Oh, it worked. The FrameGen mod yesterday as well. Worked pretty well for me, but I prefer lossless scaling. It was working just a little bit better. With the FrameGen mod, hoods always vibrate on the ground, and you know, any menu that you have up has a really weird, you know, vibration to it. Whereas with lossless scaling, everything looks a lot better. So yeah, that's why I'm using that. But I do have the FrameGen mod installed and working. That's more like it. Look at this lovely scenery. I see, Caleb. Are those stutters because of lossless, or those stutters you just get normally with Microsoft Flight Sim? Because of lossless. It's probably because you might be GPU limited, I guess. But yeah, having those kind of stutters is very weird for sure. Looking forward to the A330, as I said before. I really do want to try it out. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Still don't know why my Nvidia filters aren't working today. Everything going wrong on the stream today. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Is I might go straight to Manau here. Why's my camera being awkward? So let's go direct to Manau. That should actually take us pretty much directly over Munich. Very nice. nice wind views. Keep an eye on our top of descent here, about 40 miles to go. What we can do is do our landing performance here then. So we'll do show landing, show en route, what we want. We can copy FMC data. So let us grab the weather for Innsbruck. So wind is 210 at 3. The temperature is 10 degrees. QNH is 1009. Okay, reversers are all operational. Will be flaps 30 landing, aircon on, anti-ice will be off. Most likely brakes, but might need 2, I think, and non-normal is on none. We can complete. And condition will be dry. Okay, so we're gonna need auto brake 3. At the very, yeah, we'll probably have to do flaps 40 as well. It looks like. There we are. That's a bit better. So flaps 40, VREF is going to be 143. So we'll put that in here. And auto brake 3. Fantastic. Short runway. We might even need anti-ice. We'll have to see as we get closer. Interesting to see how this reacts to doing an RNAV approach. We haven't done an RNAV approach on the aircraft yet. Pretty light. We've got 3.7 tons of fuel on board, but we do have max passengers fully loaded in the back. Top of climb coming up, top of descent even coming up shortly. A330 does look better than the A340, but underwhelming. I need to, yeah, I think, to be honest, it's very difficult to make, for me to make a judgment on it before I have it in my own simulator. So yeah, we can see what the other streamers are saying, and I'm definitely gonna go back and have a look at what they say for sure. But yeah, I just can't wait to have it in my own simulator and try it out for myself. Alright, reset MCP out then, as we head down. Our altitude, our next altitude is gonna be 9,500, so let's put that in. So 9,500 is set. Our minimums for this approach are so 2,500, so I'm going to put that in as well. What do on that? Don't want that either. Come on, why can't I get this too? Right, well, we are descending. Come on. Can we get it from this side maybe? I think I forgot to, when I reinstalled the aircraft, to sort something out with the config, so guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Or we'll just leave our minimums for now, I guess. But we are descending nicely. Getting some stutters. Munich isn't far below us. descending nicely. Looks like we're going to be descending into a fair bit of cloud, so we may turn the anti-ice on. I'll tell you, the sounds are fantastic, really similar to what I've heard in the 737 MAX myself. Really nice. So, the entry to the RNAV section is here at RTT. That's the transition, effectively. So many aircraft coming suddenly. Yeah, there's a lot. Looking forward to when this releases, so you guys can try it out as well. It's a really nice aircraft. A few days ago there was the Aerosoft A330, but now we have Tolis Neo. Yeah, the Aerosoft wasn't very good though, to be honest, from what I saw, but the Tolis looks okay, looks pretty good. I've always really enjoyed Tolis products. It's Munich right below us. Don't know if we can see the airport at all, but it's just over there. Get the airport map ready for Innsbruck. We are landing runway 26, so we'll try and vacate via Alpha if we can. We'll get our local QNH in. Actually, let's get it preset. It's 1009. Got the preset in there, ready to switch when we need to. So I'm going to use some fixes here for situational awareness. As you can see here, as we transition to RTT, at this point here, which is approximately 20 miles out, we're going to start our descent. And then here, approximately 4 miles out, we're going to make a shallow, or just a pretty small right turn to a heading of 257. So, what I'm going to do here is set some fixes. So we're going to do 20 and 4. I'll put that back over here. So if I go to fix and go to for Innsbruck, so I'm actually going to do a 10 nautical mile one as well, which is something I always like to do. So we're going to do 20, 10, and then we're doing a 4 as well, but that's going to be a beam 257. I think that's how that should work. So there it is, all our points are in. Starting to get some lovely scenery of these mountains and such now. The Austrian Alps. Beautiful. But we're going right into that. We might be going around it slightly actually. We are descending nicely here on the profile. We have our terrain radar on here, just in case. Always good to have that on when flying in these sort of regions. There's left turn. Beautiful. Alright, so we are going to be going through this cloud for sure. Temperature outside -3 degrees, so we should be okay. Actually, yeah, I think we're going to get the anti-ice on. There we are. Alright, let's also get the landing lights on. Runway turn off lights. Get all the lights going here, ready for the descent, or well, the landing. Beautiful, alright. We should start slowing down as well. I can see a decel point there. See this valley that we're about to well, as you can see, this is where we're going to be flying along. This river leads all the way to Innsbruck. So looking good. There's the decel. You can see we have 240 knots there. Perfect. And we'll go local pressure then. Local QNH. We are going to be under 250 just about by 10,000, so that's all well and good. And okay. So after this time we'll activate approach mode. I think the approach, this is how you do an RNAV approach in the 737. It's been a while, so and then we actually have to set 0 on the altimeter as well, so let's do that. There it is, I believe. Right, so if we arm the approach mode, there we are. Alright, good. So we're following the glide path rather than the glide slope. Flew here yesterday with the 346 visual circling. You landed the A340 here? Jeez. How did that go? Do you have LNAV? Right, so now it's pretty much direct. I'm gonna get the speed brake out here, we're getting fast. What is going on with our throttles there? Something is interfering. Oh, engines. Oh, don't do that. Very strange. Now we really need to slow down. I'm probably going to take the speed myself. Yeah, there it is. So we'll go 220 for now. We should be okay. It will slow itself down. That's a weird auto throttle bug. I'm pretty sure I had that yesterday as well. So hopefully that gets fixed pretty soon. As always, this is a early access release of the aircraft, so bugs are to be expected. Looks beautiful. So we are descending nicely. There's Innsbruck. I have it visual. The 737 MAX, yeah, it's really good. It's fantastic. Obviously, there is bugs. That's to be expected with a early access product, but it's a very, very good for an early access product. Apart from the bugs, very early access, very good. And there's not many bugs, to be completely honest with you. There's really not that many at all. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Pretty impressed.
2500.
Alrighty. So looking okay here. Looking good. Let's start slowing it down even further. 180. We might be a bit fast here, to be honest. Hopefully this thing will slow down.
2500.
And we can get the anti-ice off now. Engine starts to continuous. 143 is our final approach speed. Flaps 1. I'm going to set 143 now because we are fast. Replay. Let's get the replay going very quickly here. It's so annoying that we have to turn it on here for every single flight. Get that recording. Flaps can go to flaps 5. Gear will come down shortly. In fact, gear can go down now. I'm going to take the throttles myself now. Flaps 15. $25 and 30. Get a bit of power in. Oh, it's windy. Flaps can go to flaps 40. Alright. Alright. My aircraft. Looking okay here. We are slow. Look how much power I need. There we are. Back on the speed. We're on the glide path. Looking good. We're visual with the runway.
Approaching 26.
Don't want to get high, especially not here. Having the hood would help, wouldn't it? Should be using that.
400.
We are, according to the Pappies, low, but the Pappies are generally wrong in Microsoft Flight Sim.
200.
Looking good here.
100. 50.
Bit
40,
slow.
30. 20. 10.
Caution, obstacle. Caution, obstacle.
Alright, we're down. Nose gets slammed down again. Alright, see if we can make the first exit, which we can easily. Auto brake off. Alright, we had a speed brake out for that landing. I forgot to put it away. Forgot to arm it. But that's fine. Let's go flaps up then. Jeez, that wasn't bad in the end. This place is beautiful. Look at this. Definitely need to do some more flying to Innsbruck. We can get a replay on that. I did start the replay, so we'll get a nice replay. We'll take a look at the replay when we park up. Landing lights can go off. We'll get the APU going. 200 kilometers from me. Very cool. And this can go to steady. And we'll get the weather radar off. Terrain radar off as well. Terrain radar off on the first officer side. And TCAS can go off. Alright, and then we'll park up. This is just the default Innsbruck, hence that little bump that we saw there. Wasn't too bad in the end. Happy with that. Put the HUD away now. And then we'll stop somewhere here on the left, on the right even. Let's see here. I'm gonna stop for a second, see if GSX has any gates that it can give me. So that's over there. Okay. We don't want that one, obviously. We've gone past it. So we'll change facility. this one. That'll work just there. Alright. And the runway turn off lights and the taxi light will go off. Oh, don't turn the AP off. Taxi light, alright. We're going in over here. Yeah, now he looks like Microsoft Flight Sim, absolutely. Will we get a marshaller? I have no idea. Oh, there he is. Turn in. This is just a default Innsbruck. I know Orbex have a good version available for it, so maybe we'll get that at some point. Alright. So, we'll put the parking brake on there. We should be on APU gen. Perfect. APU bleed can go on. And then the engines can go off. Fantastic. I'm going to reset my flaps. And just on the speed brake. I'm going to set all this up for the replay here. Alright, so let's take a look at the replay. Atlanta says it was a minus 146 feet per minute, 146 feet per minute. That's not too bad at all. Right, so once the flaps are in position, we'll start the replay. There they are. And let's see here. No restan. Thank you very much for being here.
Caution on taxiway. On taxiway.
Fast forward it a little bit. We'll take a look at a few different angles here. Just look at this one first. Look at the horrible weather behind. Not too bad at all, can't complain about that. Other than the nose wheel coming down a little bit harsh. But let's see if we can get a... See if we can get a nice... nice flyby view here. Right, let's take a look. We'll get a nice, nice other look at this, this landing. If we can find the airport. Come on, where is it? Here it is. All right, so let me just get it set up here. Get a nice position set up here. Alright, that should be good. And now, there's the aircraft. Alright, let's take a look at this. It's a little bit far out, so it may take a little while to get here. Yeah, it was a decent landing overall. Auto brake 3 really does make the nose gear slam down. I guess I need to try and catch it a little bit earlier. But yeah, Innsbruck looks fantastic in Microsoft Flight Sim. I just remade some auto tasks for Innsbruck in X-Plane 12 with some custom elevation data. Some really nice high quality elevation data, and it looks fantastic. Really nice. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. Beautiful 737 MAX. Actually, the nose gear wasn't too bad, looking at it from that angle. Seemed okay. Pretty good. Happy with that. You can see the Orbeck Global Forest just looks fantastic. Really nice. Very happy with that add-on. And we stopped pretty much perfectly in time. Auto brake 3 was perfect there. Really perfect. We had plenty of space. Easily made the exit. Fantastic. All right, well, that's going to be the end of the stream. We will be back next week actually I can reveal it now. We'll probably so we will be back in the F18, the default Microsoft Flight Sim F18, but with a fantastic sound pack. So we'll be checking that out. If you have any suggestions for that stream, do let me know. I've got a couple of ideas for that. It'll be a bit different, obviously not a full flight. But just some playing around with the F18 should be pretty cool. To try some of the Top Gun missions or something like that. Should be pretty fun. So, just in time for the Flight Deck 2 sim stream. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect timing. There it is. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all very much for being here, and I will see you next time.